Well, hello everyone, and welcome to Pelletier Craft Studio. I am Elaine. I'm looking forward today to showing you some new things. I recently held a scrapbook class, and when I told the girls that I wanted them to cut the paper, they all kind of looked at me like, Elaine, this paper's way too pretty for me to be cutting it up. And I'm thinking, you know, that beautiful paper is beautiful, but it can be just as beautiful when you start scrapbooking with it. And it can be even more beautiful when you're making cards. So let's take a look at how I'm doing a few mystery cards, okay? So let's see what I have going on my craft table. Okay, so as you can see, I don't have anything on here right now. So I'm going to say, I want you to cut up this page and make cards out of it. Oh no, I just saw the whole screens quiver, but that's okay because if you don't want to do that one, what if we do this one? Let's cut this one up and make pages out and make cards out of it. Or maybe we'll cut this one up and make cards out of it. As you can see, these are simply beautiful pages, and to make cards out of them means we've got to cut them up. So I'm going to imagine that many of my friends sit here and go, okay, do I want to cut it this way? No, then I'll mess up this. Let's see, if I do this at 5, oh, stop people. No reason to get upset. Turn it over and let's do some mystery cards. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to first cut my card at 5 1/4. And why am I doing 5 1/4? Because this is going to be my first layer, and my first layer is going to be at 5 1/4. So there you go. We'll pull that over to the side. Notice I didn't look at it. I don't want you to either. And then we're going to turn this one over, and we're going to cut it at 5 1/4. Ooh, look, I got a nice piece left over there. All right, let's turn it around, and now we're going to cut it at 4. Why? Because our first layer is going to be 4 by 5 1/4, right? Isn't that what we always cut our first layer at? All right, so this one's probably going to end up being 4. Bingo. Okay, so now we want to do the same thing with these. We're going to start them, and we're going to cut them at 4. Now notice I've not turned anything over, so I have no idea what I'm going to be working with when I look at the opposite side of these cards. So here we go. These are my cards that we're going to be making cards out of right now. We're not going to wait till tomorrow. We're going to do them right now, and I'm going to do them on the spot, just kind of like impromptu. I used to like that word, impromptu. All right, so I've taken out a few things over here that I can use for embellishments. Well, let's see what we've got. Oh my gosh, is that not going to be a beautiful card? Look at how gorgeous that one is. Oh, wow. I could turn that one either way. Ooh, I like that. Oh, look, the top of my lighthouse come out just perfect. Look at that. Is that not gorgeous? And look at here. Oh, these are going to be great cards. So let's get busy and make them. No sense in putting it off, right? Let's make some cards here. Oh my gosh, look at this. That would be totally gorgeous if I wanted to add it to the bottom of a scrapbook page. Oh, but we may use it for something different. Let's see what we got. So let's get started by looking at a few things that I have pulled out that I thought might work great for my cards. And like I said, didn't know what I was going to get, so none of these may work. All of these may work. Who knows what's going to come up here. But I do want to show you where I got some of these from. So I have this stencil set that's on the inside of my craft room, and I totally enjoy it. So I like to take and put it down on my paper, and because I'm using my Altenew mat, I'm going to secure it. If I were using my Altenew sticky mat, wouldn't have to secure it. And then I'm going to come over here, and I think I'm going to do let's do sending. Pull out my crimson and my mini brush here. And I'm going to hold it down, and we're going to do sending like this. Da, 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 da. We're just making some embellishments to go on our cards. That's all we're doing. We're still making those same cards. Well, hello. I see some of my friends are popping in here. I tell you, girls, if you missed the Weekender this weekend, oh, you really missed a great one. We'll be doing that again in the future. In fact, keep an eye on us. I already have another idea of when we're going to be doing it. Let's go with sending. And then we're going to use, make sure that I thought that might come off on my paper. So let's get it off right now. You know me, I probably laid it on the ink. We're going to do sending. And we're going to do the word you. And I just love this stencil because it gives me the option of saying so many things. You could stamp it if you wanted to stamp it, but as you can see, I'm just using it to make my words here. And before anybody says it, yes, I know this is saying hugs you sending. Now I know that's not what we want, but that's okay. These are great. We're cutting things up and making words and making all kinds of things. So that's fine. We're working on it. All right, there you go. So now I have sending you hugs, and we can use this as one of our embellishments on one of our cards. Okay, let's pull this up. We'll put this over here on the side, and when we get ready to use it, we'll chop it up. In the meantime, let's get busy on these. So I've taken out some cards that I thought might work good with these. Ooh, I like that. So this one could go this way, or it could go, no, I think it needs to go this way. Just looking at the anchor. I'm going to take out my precision glue gun, and I'm going to put this down. And the thing I love about my precision glue gun is it has taught me how not to put down so much glue. Wow. Was I using a whole lot of glue I didn't need to be using? And remember, our goal here at Pelletier Craft Studio is to teach you how to use your products, but not just use them frivolously, but at the same time use them so that you've got some kind of rhyme or reasons to them. So let's see. Let's do this one to say happy. Let's see. How do I want to do this? Happy and birthday. There we go. That's what we're going to do. Let's grab out my foam tape here, and let's run it across the top and the bottom.
Lynn and Cook here with us.
Well, hello, Miss Lynn. It was nice having you join us this weekend. Miss Cookie, it's good to know you're hanging back around in the Carolinas again. All right, and now we're going to come back down here, and we're going to put this one down at the bottom. And there we go. And there we go. Now, we all know that we have no naked cards around here, right? Oh, what happened? There they are. So we got to do something on the inside, correct? So we're coming to the inside. I'm going to take and let's put this down. Let's see what this says. We got happy birthday on the outside. And this says make, oh yeah, we're going to use this. And let's go back, since I used blue on the outside, let's use a red on the inside. Oh, that come out kind of light. That's why God made two sides to the card. I might need to be pulling this one out and re-inking it. What do you think? That's always a possibility around here. There you go. That's better. All right. Let's take back out our precision glue gun. Let me, while I'm doing this, remind all of those that did attend our Spellbinder weekend that if you follow through on your project, remember, make your picture frame and put a picture of us from this weekend. I've seen 2. There you go. Card number 1 is finished. All right, let's go back and let's do another one. Let's do this one. So this time, I think I'm going to stick with the same blue. But this time, I'm going to do something a little bit different. I think, since we've got a lot of sky up here in the bottom, I'm just going to put the word friend in the middle. And I think, no, I don't want to put leaves up there. Oh, I know. Let's do this. Let's come across the top. We've got a rope that's up here across the top. Let's use it just a little bit more. At the same time, we're going to emphasize it and de-emphasize it at the same time. And here we go. Putting our ribbon and our twine around it. And let me snip that off. And ladies, I am just using things that I got laying around my craft room. And I'm going to speculate you got ribbon and twine hanging everywhere around your craft room. Because it's one of those things we buy, and then so often we don't use them. So I'm trying to get you in the habit of using those things that you've got inside of your craft room. There you go. Now that's a little bit long. I'll be tangled that bird up and he'll be fell out of the sky. So there we go. And we're going to come back and we're going to get our foam adhesive. We're going to put a little bit on the back of this. Here we go. Put on. And we're just going to put our hi right there. Taking my gun, putting some pieces on the back here. Now because I'm going to be putting this down with this ribbon on it, I'm going to make my adhesive a little thicker through there. I'm going to come back, put it down right here. And there you go. Now it says hi. And we didn't interrupt the beauty of the card. I love the way this one's come out as well. Card number 2. Let's do another one. All right. So this time let's go with a red background. Just for fun. And I think this time I'm going to also want to put me a red piece across the top. Yep, that'll do it. Because I kind of want to hide that rope. So let's say that we're going to put it here. Let's see if I cut that big enough. Oh, yeah, perfect. All right, so now the question is, what are we going to want to put on it so that we've hid that word, but at the same time we haven't eliminated what we were doing with it. What if we go with here, and then we put our friend right on the top of it. Oh, that'll work great. It's not too big, not too little. Here we go. There we go. Boop, set up in there. So again, remember, all we're doing is we're using the paper that we have in our craft room that we so often look up and go, oh, I could never make cards out of that. It's just way too beautiful. Well, now we're making beautiful cards out of it. What do you think about all that? That one ain't quite long enough. Let's try that again, Elaine. Goodness gracious. There you go. That's much better. We're going to pull this off. Pull this off, and we're going to put the word friend here in the middle. And remember, I made all of these words with that stencil that you saw me using earlier. Here we go. There. Okay. Another quick and easy card that's been made. And we got to put our inside in it. And because I'm using Hello Friend, I'm probably going to want to do a lot of writing on the inside of this one. So I think rather than come back and putting some stamps on the inside of this, I'm just going to come back and put a few flowers and a few leaves in it. So, those of you that did the weekend with me this weekend, you saw us use these leaves a lot. We just fell in love with these things. I'll do that thing twice. There we go. And I think I'm going to put, I do want to put that one and then this one, and I think I'm going to need another leaf. Let's see, how do I want to do that? Oh, we're going to make this simple. We're not going to make this hard to do. Let's go down just like that. Then we're going to put this down in the middle, like so. And then I'm going to grab a gem. Thank you, Spellbinders. And we're going to put a gem down in the middle of it. And there you go. No naked cards, girls. There you go. Hello, friend. All right, now we need to do another one. And I'm just dying to do this one. This one's going to be my all-time favorite. I can already tell. So I'm going to come back in here. And this time I really feel like that I would be happier if I had a little piece of red around this. So I'm going to come back and take my card and I'm going to cut it 1/8 of an inch smaller. Oops. Wow, I had a full-size folded card there. So I'm taking it to 5.5 and then I'm bringing it back 1/8 of an inch. Somebody else going to have to figure that out. My math is not that good today. Cindy could probably tell us, just like, bam, she would know. Huh? That's what she's saying, huh? She says, Elaine, I'm a little bit brain dead. And you know what? I like this one already so much I don't know if I'm going to put any words on the front of it or not. I mean, oh my gosh, is this not just gorgeous? Why do you want to go mess it up by putting words on it? That just says peaceful to me. And speaking of peaceful, I do have the word peace that is on my stencil. There's some great words on that stencil. There you go. Oh, wow. Nah, I'm not messing that up by putting any words on it. We're going to leave it just like that. Oh, do I? I got this urge to put something on it. Let's see what I got laying around. Heck, far. I have thankful for all you do. There you go. Something sweet, something simple, something easy. Now, girls, please remember I am doing these off the cuff. So we're just kind of, I think winging it's the word to go with here. Now, do also remember that when I do things like this off the cuff, I don't normally have time to read your comments, but know that I will read them, and I will comment back to you. Okay? All right, let's get the inside of this one done. Because we are saying no naked cards, right? So here we go. No naked cards. And remember, when you do the inside of one, doesn't have to be anything real complicated. So watch what I'm going to do this time. Remember that strip? Yep, I'm sure you do. If I could pick it up. There you go. So, that's too wide. We're going to do it this way. Alrighty. So I don't want anything big on the inside. But make sure I got it on here straight. And I do. There we go. And I'm going to take this little bitty strip. And I'm going to run it right along the edges here. Let's see. Yep, definitely want to cut that piece off. I want it to be blue on the top and blue on the bottom. Now we're going to just run us a little bit of strip there. And we're going to come back and put a little strip here. There we go. What would be if I got it straight? There we go. All right, now we have another card that's finished. And ladies, I'm sure you can tell that these cards are going to come out just as beautiful as the ones that we've already done. Now, so far, I've been working for approximately 20 minutes. I have completed 4 cards. And we are just moving right along here. This one's going to need a red around it as well. So we got to pull my red back out. Do some trimming on it. You can tell I haven't looked at these because I haven't even made out my base cards on these. Let's get that a little bit better. Whoop, can't do it too much though. Alrighty. Then we'll turn it around here and do it the 5-way. And cannot pick up anything today. All right. So we are thinking this one needs a red behind it. So let's get it put down. See if I can get it on here straight. Woohoo! I might be able to. Then again, I might not. There you go. We got it. All right. So now we're going to put this piece down. Let's make sure I don't need to trim that up any. Oh, I do. Let's just do a little smidgen trim off of it here. Just because it's a hair bit too tall. Now let's see what we got. Hair bit too wide. Well, we ain't too tall, we're too wide today. There we go. Perfect, perfect, perfect. We'll come in here, we're going to put this down. You know what, I just had an awesome idea. I think I'm going to do that on the next one. And we'll put this down like so. There we go. And I really do like this saying about make your heart the most beautiful thing about you. I think that saying is gorgeous. And I'm going to put it right here in the middle of the water. It's not too bright, not too light, but as you can see, it does come up for us. We're going to open up the inside here, and we're going to put down our card. And because I liked that strip a while ago, we're going to use that strip again, only this time because I got a fingerprint down here at the bottom, we're going to put it across the bottom. Going to snip a little bit of this off because I want it to be blue on both ends. All right. So much for that fingerprint. She ain't there no more. I know y'all don't do things like that. But if you're learning from me, you do. All right. There's our next one. And this is going to be our last one. And I'm going to do this one different from what I've done all of the others. I'm going to take this strip. Let's see. If we lay it this way. Nope, can't do that. Going to put it this way. And we're going to come back and we're going to put this strip on it here. So let's get that done first. Again, I want it to be blue on both ends. There we go. We'll put that down here and here. Okay. And we'll put that on the edge. There you go. And now we're going to put this down. Get my little dots in there. Well, then I'll flip this one over and put it down here. And then we're going to come back to the inside here. And I want you to notice how that rope came out. So we're going to use that too. Now, I don't want this piece down here at the bottom to be quite so noticeable. So I'm going to cut it off just barely so it doesn't show. And then when I put my piece down here, I'll just center it between the top and the bottom because it's not quite long enough to go top to bottom. There we go. So there's the inside of that card. So there you go, ladies. Here are the cards that we have made today. In 27 minutes, we have made these beautiful cards out of our scrapbook page. Okay? And just to let you know that you could do it with any of the other pages that I showed you, here's the ones that I made previously. I still got 2 more to make, but these are the ones that I made previously. And as you can see, all of these cards are super easy to make, super fun to make, and it's a mystery because when you cut it upside down, you don't know what you're getting. You know, and Cindy's probably going to shoot me for this, but no card is finished until you've put your name on the back of it. So you need to be watching us at Pelletier Craft Studio because we are coming out with our own personal stamp. And of course this would have done better if I'd have done it before I put all that bulk on the inside of it. That one didn't come out. We'll have to fix that one again. There we go. So, look, isn't that cute? So we're going to be making these for you with your name and your design on the inside of them. So keep watching. It's coming up on the inside of our studio. Looking forward to seeing you again next Tuesday when we'll be learning more tips and tricks on how to save money on the inside of your craft room. Have a great week. Bye.